Welcome, welcome to Life with Vanessa. The video, if you are my friend, I'm trying every day on this channel for morning motivation, and I forgot. I forgot to come live over here this morning, but I am getting ready to go live on my other channel to work on the van. And I said, let me come live over here right quick for our daily motivation. And I just want to encourage you guys today. This is the day that the Lord has gave. We will rejoice and be glad in it. And every day of our lives, there will be disappointments, there will be setbacks, there will be some type of disappointment in life. No matter what you're going through, don't give up, don't give in, and keep on pushing and keep on keeping on. I know sometimes that is easier said than done. I have been places in my life where I didn't feel like keep going. I didn't feel like keep pushing. I was tired. I was tired of people. I was tired of situations. I was just tired, and I was like, Lord, if something don't change, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So I know the feeling. But we cannot base our decisions in life on our emotions. I need to make a video on that. We cannot base our decisions in life on our emotions. We can't do it because emotions are temporary. Like 1 minute we feel one way and the next minute our situation change and we feel a different way about the situation. So we cannot base our life decisions, permanent decisions, based on emotions. But because most women are emotional beings, we get emotional and then we feel a certain way and then we make a certain decision based on our emotions. I have been there and done that, and I'm here to tell you that is the biggest mistake that you could ever make. I have made decisions based on how I feel before. I have made decisions based on the information that I had, and it made me emotional, but God had to show me that He was working. I only had limited information. When God is working on our behalf, we don't have the full picture. We don't have all the information. So we have to be careful about basing life decisions on how we feel. Because you're basing your life decisions on how you feel according to the situation, but you don't have all the information. You don't know what God done already worked out on your behalf. You don't know. And that's why God say to live today as its fullest. Let tomorrow take care of itself. Because if you start basing your life decisions based on tomorrow not even promised. You worried about something that's going to happen tomorrow, and tomorrow might not even get here. So we have to be very, very, very careful about basing life decisions on emotions. But I have done that. I have based life decisions on emotions. And then, like I say, God was working something out on my behalf, and I didn't even know. I didn't even know it. I didn't have all the information. And the decision that I made the night before, I was tired. I was tired. I didn't want to be here no more. Excuse me. And I made a life decision based on how I felt. And then tomorrow was a new day. And there was hope at the end of the rainbow. And God told me, you big dummy. If I would have let you do what you wanted to do yesterday, you wouldn't be here today to know that you already had victory. There is victory in Jesus. The battle has already been fought. The battle has already been won. But today, it looked like you lost. Today, it looked like, it don't matter what your situation is. You could have lost everything. You could have lost your car. You could have lost your house. You could have lost your job. But you just don't know that all those things that you lost could have been a blessing in disguise. Let's not cry over spilt milk. If it's nothing you could have did about it, if it's nothing you could do about it to change that situation, let's not cry over spilt milk. I thank God for living and learning. I thank God for giving me a spirit of endurance to keep pushing. No matter what I'm going to go through in life, I'm going to keep pushing. No matter who try to tear me down, I'm going to keep pushing. No matter what situation the devil uses to try to break me, I'm going to keep pushing. I'm going to keep it moving. I'm going to stay focused. Hence my thumb. Yes, this was a terrible accident, but I can't go back to that day. I can't go back to that day. I could say, oh, I wish I wouldn't have tried to hit the spider. I wish I wouldn't have tried to kill the spider, but that still doesn't change the fact that I did. We cannot change the past. I used to beat myself up so badly. I was in a deep state of depression because of the past. Because of the things, I got a splinter in my hand. Because of the things that people had done to me. And one day God told me, Vanessa, first of all, when people have done something to you and it bothers you more than it bothers them, that means they don't care. So why are you worried about what they did to you? Deal with what they did to you and realize that they are not even an important factor in your life to even be in your life. Because if people don't care about the things that they've done to you, if it don't bother them, the things that they've done to you, if they ain't came to you to make it right, number one, they don't have a relationship with God if they're not coming to you to make it right. Number two, they don't care about you and they don't love you if they're not trying to make it right. And number three, if they don't care about the things that they've done to you, then why are you even still in a relationship with them? Why do you still even have them in your face and in your space? I remember years ago, somebody did something to me. And God showed me that woman don't love you. And I was convinced that she did. But God showed me that that woman didn't love me. And I was always going out my way for that individual. And God eventually showed me that that female did not love me. And when I left that female alone, after years of leaving that female alone, she contacted me and asked me, was I going to be mad at her for the rest of my life? And I said, no, I'm not mad at you. But because I'm not mad at you, don't mean I want to have anything to do with you. I see you. I see who you are. I see that you don't value my love, my friendship. I see that I'm only a tool. I'm only a pawn to be used in your hand for when you need me. But if I need you, you're not there for me. I see that. So I started investing the time and the energy. Every time somebody needed me for something, I was dropping everything in my life to go help those people. I even came up with the short end of the stick, dropping everything to help other people. And when you are your own best friend, when you are your own supporter, when you are your own cheerleader, when you are there for everybody else and nobody is never there for you, you have to stop, drop, and roll. You have to realize that it ain't gonna never be nobody there for you. And the time and the energy that you're taking to go help those people, you could be helping yourself. What would they do without you? Let them find out. Let them find out. What would they do without you? They're not there for you, but you're always there for them. Let them find out what would they do without you. And that's what I have a whole bunch of people mad at me. They're not mad at me because I've done something to them. They're mad at me because I stopped showing up for them. I stopped being at their beck and call. I stopped being their doormat. I stopped being their scapegoat. I stopped being their listening ear. I'm booked and busy. I'm always doing something in my life. I can always better myself. I could always better my situation with my time, with my effort, with my ingenuity. If it ain't nothing but cleaning my house. If it ain't nothing but doing a manicure, doing a pedicure. If it ain't nothing but canning food, something that I enjoy. I'm booked and busy in my life. Sorry, I can't drop everything to come help you. What do people drop in their lives to come and help you? When have they dropped everything in their life to come and help you? When have they showed gratitude? So I want you to be encouraged no matter what you're going through today, no matter what trials and tribulations the devil send your way, no matter what bad decisions that you have made, no matter what mistakes you have made, you can recover, you can regroup. It is not the end of the world. It is not the end of the world. You know, some people commit crimes and go to jail. I was watching this man, him and his wife, I forgot his name, but him and his wife went to prison for a crime they didn't commit. But it was still in the plans of God for them to go to jail, because it was so many people that they ministered to. It was so many people that they helped. It was so many people. Sometimes God will allow bad things, and God says God will allow the things that the devil meant for evil to use it for your good. Look at Joseph. Joseph's own own brothers sold him into slavery. Joseph's own brothers were jealous of him. There is so many stories in the Bible of sibling rivalry. There is so many stories in the Bible of jealousy. Joseph's brothers were jealous of him to the point that they wanted to kill their own brother. And they sold their brother into slavery. But it's that same brother that they tried to discard. It's that same brother that they never looked back to think about their actions. It's that same brother they never went for or looked for to try to find. It's that same brother that saved their lives in such a time as this. God may have, the devil is using you to hurt me and to hurt others. But because we have the Lord in our lives, and we're going to dedicate our lives to the Lord, and we're not going to let the things that you do to us change who God has called us to be. You know, they say the same people you see going up, you will walk on people, you will step on people, you will use people, you will abuse people to get to where you're going. That's how some people are. They will use people to get to where they're going. They don't care who they walk on. They don't care who they lie on. They don't care who they use. They don't care who they abuse to get to where they're going. But them same people that you walking on and you stepping on to get to where you're going, you're going to see those same faces on the way down. And you're going to need those same people. Always be better than your haters. That's why they hating on you. People don't hate on somebody that's beneath them. You're better than them. You're not like them. You have a strength that they don't have. You have willpower that they don't have. You have a relationship with God that they don't have. They don't have the wisdom that you have to trust and obey God. They don't have the obedience to obey God. And they're jealous. The devil is jealous of your relationship with God because he cheated himself out of a relationship with God. Y'all thumbs up the live stream. So don't worry about those people that walk on you, that talk about you, that try to hurt you, that try to use you, that try to abuse you. You're going to see those people on their way down. They think they high up on the horses, but what did they do to get there? Did God elevate them? If God didn't elevate that person to where they are, they coming down. If they have a spirit of pride, if they try to use what they got against you, oh baby, that's going to be short-lived. That is going to be short-lived. Continue, you know, Bible say, God say, this race is not given to the swift or to the strong, but to those who endure to the end. Keep running your race at your pace. And don't worry about who passed you. Don't worry about who think they're better than you. Don't worry about who stepped on you. Don't worry about who lied on you. Don't worry about who joined in with them. Don't worry about who attacked you. Keep running your race at your pace. This race is not given to the swift or to the strong, but to those who endure till the end. Good morning, Miss Carolyn. Miss Carolyn say, hey, Vanessa, God bless you. You are a blessing. I thank God for your positive words. Thank you for being here, Miss Carolyn. If y'all have any other motivational topics you want me to talk about to encourage you guys, let me know. You can always leave them on the comments section of the videos. But I just want to encourage y'all, this too shall pass. It don't matter what it is. I don't need to know. You know, sometimes we do ourselves a huge disservice by telling people our business instead of just talking to God. Because those same people that you share your business with, they're going to try to use it against you. It's some demons that I shared my business with, and they tried to go blabbermouth everything that I told them. And I said to myself, ooh, I'm glad I didn't tell them that. I'm glad I didn't tell them this. I'm glad I really didn't trust them. I'm glad I seen through them. Because, baby, let me tell you something. Anything that I tell you, I can repeat it again. But if I really don't want you to know something, I ain't telling you. Because you can't trust people. Usually the people that'll come to you and say, oh, I'm a good person. I'm not like everybody else. Girl, that be the same demons. That be the same demons that turn on you, that tell you, I would never do this. I remember one time this lady told me, I'm not like the rest of them. I would never do this. I would never do that. That lady was lying through her teeth. I'm a Christian. I love Jesus. I live for the Lord. I would never do this. And I told her, I say, well, everybody that done turned on me before said the same thing. They all said the same thing. Y'all demons all got the same MOs. The devil don't care nothing about lying to get what he wants. He wants you to trust him. He wants you to tell him your business so he could try to use it against you. The only person you need to trust, you can't even trust yourself. If your heart ain't sold out to God, you can't trust yourself. The only person that you could trust is God. And that's it, and that's all. Everybody have the capability of switching up and changing. Because a lot of people have an unstable, they're unstable. What does the Bible say about a double-minded man? Is unstable in all his ways. Some people are so double-minded, they are unstable. You can't trust them, you can't believe them, you can't believe a word that they say. They lie to God. When a person lies to God, who are you? Who are you? They lie to God. You ain't nobody. But anyway, y'all, that is my encouraging word for today. I'm about to go live on my other channel, Vanessa's Van Life Journey, and work on the van. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, come over there and hit the subscribe button. And come watch me work on the van. I will talk to you guys later. I love you guys, and I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Bye now.